Hey guys, welcome back Attack. I'm Sky on the Shore, and this is going to be my first impressions looking at Triad Wars. Now this is actually going to be a really quick look. Despite what this game looks like, it looks like it's actually going to be a really deep game with a lot of different mechanics, different gameplay styles, multiplayer, etc, etc. It's actually not an MMO. In fact, there's like no multiplayer presence in this game at all. Essentially, what it really boils down to is something like a city builder. It's kind of interesting, but you actually just kind of build up your racketeering or your little, I guess, your gangster empire thing. You could build up different houses. You can kind of select where you want the different racketeering markets to be. If you have like a racketeering fish market, you have cockfighting, you have gambling, and you can kind of select where these different buildings go within like this little block area. It's very, very small. It's very, very little city management, and that's basically what the gameplay is. And I know from what you're looking at, it looks all action-packed and everything. And it kind of is. You know, the gameplay, you are controlling a single character, and you're moving around this, I guess, large-ish city. It's actually pretty small compared to, I guess, actual Sleeping Dogs, which is the predecessor to this game, or Grand Theft Auto, or pretty much any other Grand Theft Auto-like game. This game is a little bit smaller, but it is a free-to-play game. You are limited greatly, I guess you could say, with a lot of customization. You have like almost no customization at the very beginning as well, and pretty much just like Clash of Clans or Game of War, games like that, you are just sieging enemy players, but not in real time, and definitely not like Clash of Clans. Really, the positions of these different buildings really don't add any defense to you whatsoever. There's really no strategy. So basically, as the player character, you're running around to different players and PvE. There's NPC things that you can go and do as well. There's like little NPC and I guess solo quests, but pretty much the whole game is just solo player. You're just going around, you're doing these story quests, which is interesting. You know, it is a cinematic experience. It is basically Sleeping Dogs put into like a, I don't know, Facebook-y kind of game, essentially. I mean, that's what it boils down to. It's a little bit tragic, I think, because I think co-op would have been really good with this. Co-op missions, at least, heists, stuff like that, or even PvP. Like if you go and actually fight in duels, maybe team versus team, at least something like that. I would have really enjoyed it. I was hoping it was going to be maybe like a Grand Theft Auto Online, but free to play. I think a lot of people coming into this video were thinking that as well, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and it's a little bit tragic for me too, because the game started out really nice, really cinematic, and I have to say, you know, the mechanics and everything about this game, pretty polished, except for the camera controls, super awkward. Definitely works better with a controller, but even then, just really awkward third-person camera controls. But other than that, it's got really cool combos, not as varied as I would like to, but you get more as you leveled up. Very Grand Theft Auto style, or Sleeping Dog style, actually. It's pretty much Sleeping Dogs, guys. It's pretty good, you know, polished game, looks good, but overall, you know, for longevity's sake, it's not that great because really there's no point. I mean, leaderboards, if you want to be number one on the leaderboards, but there's really no direct competition with any players. You're just running around, going to their places and sieging it with your character, which is very, very easy. It's not difficult at all. It's pretty atrocious. It's just like you would expect from, I guess, any city building game, except in other city building games like Clash of Clans, there's actually strategy components to it, but in this game, really, it's just kind of, yeah, I guess it's fun to look at. It's a spectacle. There are some cool mechanics, but in the end, it's not difficult, and there's really no point to it. It doesn't matter how good it looks. Really, it's just taking something that looked good and making it kind of pointless, I guess you could say, just kind of raking money, really. But of course, it is free to play. So maybe later on we will get some co-op, maybe later on we'll get some actual true PvP, some deathmatch, who knows. I think it is worth trying. I definitely do. I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth looking into. Maybe download it if you get a chance. It is very early in its development. It could totally evolve from what it is, but right now, you know, I don't think it's something to be super excited for. I don't think it's something that you should buy into the beta for, or really even hope for a key, honestly. It's just, there's nothing there. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, that's it. I'm just gonna shrug there. So that's it. That's my first impression review on Sleeping Dogs. It has some cinematic moments. It is a cinematic game, but really, overall, there's just no longevity to it. And that's all I have to say about the game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sky on the Shore with Attack Gaming. Hopefully you had fun watching the video. And I have to say, you know, first impressions, the game kind of blew me away a little bit for a free-to-play game. But when you actually get into the game, disappointingly, guys, it's basically just like Farmville. Essentially, that's what it amounts to. Okay, guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing the videos coming up and rolling out. And if you do, we'll be back again. See you guys later.
Do you like here in Halo 1? Halo CE. The best Halo, as I like to call it. the most intuitive Halo.
I did not know this before the Master Chief Collection. I fucking hate Halo 1 with a living passion. What a bad fucking game. I mean, you play half the game, it's new levels. The second half of the game... Oh.
That was the loudest sound we ever recorded on this show.
Oh, I see it.
You broke it.